Greetings, my lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be eating another U.S. state, and it's North Carolina. So I received this beautiful package from a mother and daughter duo, Amber and Deborah, and Amber and her mother, Deborah, watch my show together. I love that. I love nothing better than hearing from families that watch my show together. I think it's awesome and lovely and beautiful, and it warms the cockles of my heart to hear that you guys enjoy my show together. And thank you guys so much for sending me this beautiful North Carolina package. So, more specifically, they sent it from Asheville, North Carolina, where they live. So they included some postcards. Look at this place. Gorgeous. There's the Blue Ridge Parkway. Amazing fall foliage. Here are the mountains. And there's a Biltmore, a famous hotel in Asheville. I've heard so many good things about Asheville. Friends and family have told me wonderful things about this community, but Amber tells me that there's a culinary cool, a thriving artistic community, and a burgeoning beer scene. I mean, what's not to love right there? North Carolina is a state in the U.S. It's considered the South, and it's also called the Tar Heel State. And Robert E. Lee said, God bless the Tar Heels. Another thing that North Carolina is famous for is barbecue, which I love. I never knew. There's a Lexington style and an Eastern style. Alright, speaking of pork, will you look at this thing? Amber crocheted this for me. I love it. How stinking adorable is this little piglet? Amber, you're a doll and you're so talented. I can't even begin to imagine how you put something like this together in 3 dimensions using yarn. Talented woman you are. So stinking cute, thank you. Alright, let's get started. So, because the culture of Asheville is kind of crunchy and natural and granola, a lot of these things are not made with preservatives, so we've got to eat them relatively quickly. No preservatives and such. Totally my style. Love it. Number 1 is Silver Moon Chocolate. Okay. Beautiful little star. Look how cute. I think that's coconut. Yes, look at this beautiful star. Itadakimasu. Boy, is that nice. It's got a slightly gritty texture, nice bit of salt, and a nice little shredded coconut bite to it. Delicious. Creamy, rich, full of chocolate flavor, but there's a little bit of tooth to it, and very lightly sweetened. Scrumptious. So these are handcrafted chocolates. They're raw. I've never had raw chocolate before. Delicious. I thought there was something a little bit different about that. Look at this. It has a little cardinal on it. They're called Redbird Southern Refreshments since 1890. Oh, so strongly pepperminty. And as most of you know, I love myself some peppermint. Look at this. So stinking cute. There's a beautiful little sunny striped candy. Whoops. So good. Has a crumbly texture, just like a buttermint. Not buttery though, just full of pepperminty flavor, much like a Starbright mint. I've had a version of these before in the past, but I've never had the original Redbird one. I love them. They're delicious. Santosha Chocolate, coconut and Hawaiian pink salt. This is another raw chocolate. This is the first time I've ever had raw chocolates before. Thank you guys so much. Look how cute. What? Look at this packaging. Isn't that marvelous? There's the chocolate bar. One side is covered in coconut. Oh, yes. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Wow. That is unlike any chocolate bar I've ever had. It's hardly sweet at all. Quite bitter. Nutty. Slightly acidic. It almost tastes medicinal. Kind of herbal. Actually, kind of similar to some of the chocolates that I had in my Arizona tasting video. If you missed that video, I'll put the link down below. It was called Chocola Chocolates, I believe. And they had chocolates that had really intense flavors to them and hardly any sugar. Tastes similar to that. The texture of this is a little bit different. Not as snappy. Softer, a little bit crumblier. Very exotic tasting, and unlike a typical chocolate bar. It's amazing. It's more like a food, really. It's delicious. Look at this. These are the Gourmet Chip Company. And Amber and Deborah sent me one of their most popular flavors, white truffle herb. Yes. I love truffles. Love, love, love them. I love the chocolate version and I love the mushroom version. White truffles, if you don't know what they are, or black truffles for that matter, are a fungus. And they live underground, usually within a symbiotic relationship with oak trees and things like that. Very, very expensive and very aromatic little kind of fungus. They have a very unique scent and smell and flavor. Delicious. Anyways, let's give this a go. Oh, yes. Oh, look at those chips. Unlike typical chips that you buy at the grocery store, this bag is full. This looks like my style of chip, nice and thick, kind of kettle cooked. You can see the herbs on there. So good. Truffle oil has the most beautiful flavor. Mushroomy, a little bit garlicky, and with the herbs and the salt, great crunch, light potato flavor, and just wonderful. Wonderful. Look at this! Kakalaki? What a great name. It's called Kakalaki Spice Sauce. Funny name, serious zest. Kakalaki is a nickname for the Carolinas. Ooh, it smells great. Vinegared, smoky. Yum. Beautiful kind of orange color. Ooh, that's great. I love it. It's actually quite spicy. It's like a hot sauce. It reminds me a little bit of Chipotle. It's got a really nice smokiness to it and a good amount of heat in the middle of your tongue all the way down. But it's slightly tart, nice and smoky, salty, and garlicky. Delicious! I do believe this is what Tabasco wants to be in its next life, because this is amazing. This is called a Boone bar. This is walnut dark chocolate cranberry, made by Happy Mountain Foods in Boone, North Carolina. This is an energy bar. I have a recipe for my own homemade energy bars. I haven't posted it yet, but I will soon. So, there we go. It smells oaty. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. I like it. Very wholesome and yummy. There's a nice texture of the oats and flavor. Nice bits of cranberry. And just very lightly sweetened. It's like a cookie with a little bit more of a chew. But yeah, it's great. And the next thing we have are chocolate gems. And they are known for their chocolates and gelato. Look at these. First of all, look at this one. It's a little cone. How marvelous. I'm a unicorn. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. What? This is a dark chocolate raspberry pop rock. Pepper. Chocolate. It should be renamed the unicorn chocolate because it's pop rocky, raspberry, and spicy. It's amazing. Next we have this. And that little thing I thought was a little smear of something is actually a lavender flower. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That is the most unctuous, soft, rich chocolate ganache filling. Perfumed with lavender. Lovely. And neither one of these were overly sweet. Delicious. Perfect balance of sweetness and chocolate. Next we have this beautiful polka dotted thing. Let's give that a taste. Oh, I don't know what that one is. What's in that? That's amazing. My gosh. That one is just heavenly. That one tastes like just like a double chocolate. So now I'm going to read the descriptions of them. The polka dot one is an Orient ganache, a dark chocolate ganache made with a blend of chocolates and flavored with green tea and fresh mint leaves, topped with white polka dots. The lavender one is lavender truffle, a smooth creamy truffle made with a blend of chocolates, real lavender, and milk chocolate, topped with a crystallized lavender flower. And the last one's called a Firecracker, apparently, a dark chocolate ganache with a blend of cayenne pepper and pop rocks, shaped like a rocket and topped with a pop rock. F.R.O.G jam. Frog jam? F.R.O.G stands for fig, raspberry, orange, and ginger. I've never heard of frog jam, nor have ever had it. Ooh, doesn't have much of a smell at all. Has a beautiful red color to it. Have a little bit of bread. And let's give this a taste. Has a great jello-y texture to it. And let's put some on. Here we go. Wow! It's sweet and sour and a little bit gingery. You can taste a little bit of citrus in there as well. I don't taste the raspberry so much, but I certainly can see the color. It's delicious. Look at this! Carolina Nut Company flavored dill pickle! Alright, let's eat those. Never heard of that before. Oh, those are great. It's really bizarre. You have a really strong roasted peanutty flavor. Delicious, nice and salty. And then you've got this layer of dill pickle on top that's totally spot on. It's dilly, slightly acidic, and definitely pickle. Amazing! These are called Roots and Branches, and it's handcrafted artisan crackers. And this is Amber's favorite flavor, and they're rosemary and olive oil. Look at these beautiful crackers. Look like they're hand cut because they're different sizes. So good. It's like a cross between a cracker and a chip. It's like a cracker in flavor, lightly seasoned and lightly salted, but then it's more like a crispness of a chip. The rosemary flavor in this is really strong. Rosemary has a beautiful kind of piney herbal flavor to it. Delicious. I think this would be beautiful dipped with hummus. And this is a beef steak. Yes, uncured and hot. All right, here it is. And I love the fact that it's not artificially red or any scary colors. It smells great though. It smells just like a Slim Jim. Nice and smoky and porky. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. So good. It's similar to a Slim Jim, but it's not as salty, it's not as snappy, and it's got a little bit more heat to it. It's fantastic. And for my last North Carolina treat, I have this. Cheerwine. I've actually done a thirsty episode of Cheerwine before, but I've never had it in the original glass bottle. I love drinking out of glass. There's nothing like it. It's nice and cold and icy, whether it be beer or whether it's soda. It's just a completely different experience. So I've had it chilling. It's icy, icy cold, and I'm going to taste it. And this comes from Salisbury, North Carolina. And it smells very cherried, and to me a little bit like Dr. Pepper. Come by. So to me it tastes a lot like Dr. Pepper, but with more of a cherry flavor, so maybe like cherry Coke meets Dr. Pepper blended together with a little bit more red. Quite sweet, but I love drinking it out of the glass. I think it's just beautiful. So yeah, thank you ladies so much again for sending me this heavy bottle of lovely Cheerwine. Legendary Cheerwine, I should say. Thank you ladies so much for sending me this package. It was just lovely. I feel like I already know Asheville. Now I really have to go because what little I've tasted is so stinking good. I'm sure the real food that you have there is even better. Alright, and thanks you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what foods your town is known for, because yeah, I want to know. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys learned something, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care. Bye! Inside the package we have 3 packets. 1, 2, and 3. Add number 1 to 50 mils of water. So one of the many things I've learned since having a child is what this machine is called. It's called a skid steer. More specifically, a bobcat skid steer. If you had asked me 3 years ago what a skid steer was, I would say, check your underwear.